Hey guys, this is Jay and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, or thank you for dropping by, don't forget to rewatch my previous video and I hope you'll like it and you stick around and subscribe to my channel. I cover beauty, fashion, home decor DIYs, bedroom makeover, and everything else. So for today's video, I will do a little bit of DIY here and there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the projects. I'm gonna DIY a bookshelf that we could use for their books in their bedroom. So I went to Home Depot. They have this pine pre-cut wood. So I purchased 3 pieces of the same size, brought them home, and measure it to the size that I needed, which is 21 inches long. I have a saw at home, so I just cut it myself. But if you don't have a saw to use at home, you could have Home Depot to pre-cut your wood for you. And the 3 different pieces is 1 inch, 2.5 inches, and 4 inches wide. After measuring, I went ahead and cut my wood, and I'm also going to sand them just the edges, just so it's not sharp and it's more polished when it's done. After sanding, it's time to assemble the pieces. So the 4 inches wide wood will be the bottom of the shelf, and then the 2.5 inches will be the backing of it. This will be screwed into the wall. I'm going to use Gorilla Glue to attach the pieces. Also, the 1 inch wood will be attached to the front of the shelf. It will serve like as a stopper so that the books will not fall off if you lean it over the wall. So I'm just putting glue here, and then I'm gonna attach pieces and let it dry for at least an hour. And I'm going to use finishing nails for more support, just so the wood won't come off. After putting in the finishing nails, this is how it looks, and I grab a furniture bracket from Home Depot. That's how it looks. It's metal, and I just want to add more support on this because it's gonna hang on the wall and I don't want it falling off with if I put like a heavier book. So it's really easy to install. I used a wood screw and just screwing the bracket into that backing of the shelf. After attaching the bracket, I don't have the footage of it, but I spray painted this with Rust-Oleum flat white spray paint. I painted it 3 or 4 coats of the spray paint. So after I painted it, I let it sit for 24 hours and it's ready to be installed. I pre-drilled the hole on the back of the shelf just so it's easier for me to level everything when it comes to installing it on the wall. So I pre-drill it. I used a dry plug and then just use like a regular wood screw to install it. And now my daughter have a bookshelf for their favorite books. You could also use this for a photo ledge if you want to do like a gallery wall. It is really easy to do. I'm pretty sure you could do it yourself as well. I made an artwork that I'm gonna put in my daughter's bedroom, and I'm gonna show you guys how simple it is. And so I saw an art from Facebook Marketplace, and it was $20, and I wasn't willing to spend that much money for an artwork. And so I grabbed a canvas from the dollar store, also some Sharpie. We opted for paint at the end, but to line the rainbow art, we use Sharpie. I suck at lines, so my husband did it for me, and all we did is replicate the rainbow shape, but it's not gonna be a colorful rainbow. We are going to paint it black. Also, we opted for little dots over here, and we are also gonna do a little star at the end of the video. But basically what we did is just shade all those drawings that we did, but the Sharpie, once it's dried out, it's not very opaque, so I opted for a black acrylic paint that we already have in the house and just basically just paint the rainbow. Once I finished painting it, I left it to dry for 24 hours, and I really want to put this on a frame. So what I did, I just measure the length of the outside frame of the canvas and cut some pieces of wood that I already have. This is the 2 inches wide wood pieces that I have in the basement. I just stain it with 1 coat of Early American, and then screw it in the back of the canvas from the dollar store. I didn't know this before, but it's really easy to put it on a frame because there is some slats at the back that you can just screw in on wood. At first I use glue, but you don't really need any glue for this. If you want, you could put like a glue gun if you really want to use glue, but then I use like just a regular wood screw and then just screw them in on the little hole at the back, as you could see here. This project is really easy to do and is such fun projects. The girls even helped me a little bit with this, but this is how it looks once it's done. Well, and I want to give them something like a space in their bedroom that they could get ready in the morning and they could share it, and it's very cute. And so this is what the space looks like before I put in the vanity. So I initially want to put like a corner chair for the girls, so if they want to read book, they have a space to sit down, but I figured they needed a space to get ready in the morning, so might as well put in a mini vanity in here. So this wood is 21 inches long and 10 inches wide. I already have this from a previous project, so I didn't purchase any. And the bracket, I was gonna use this for an extra shelf in the closet, but I figure I only need 2 shelves, so I used 2 of the brackets. After measuring how high I want the shelf, I just went ahead and screwed it in the wall.
A few moments later.
It wasn't easy as what I thought initially, leveling the shelf and marking it and screwing it into the wall by myself. I don't have any help, so I have to do it all my own, and my arms were really hurting by the end of this project. I didn't have any stud finder on hand, so I had to use a drywall plug for the holes. So I drilled 3 holes in each bracket, and I just make sure that if you use a drywall plug, just make sure the weight capacity will hold your shelf and whatever you're gonna put on top of it. So 3 drywall plug will for sure hold whatever we put on that shelf, and there's 3 plugs in each bracket, so it's pretty sturdy. So once everything is done, I have a mirror. We purchased this on sale from HomeSense a while ago. We were going to use it for a washroom, but we didn't use that because I think it's too small. So it's perfect for this space. The size of it is, it's perfect for the corner, and it's really cute. It has the rustic metal frame, and I really like this mirror. I initially drill in a hole for the mirror, but I drill in into wood, and I was planning to use another drywall plug, and I had to cover that hole and drill another one and just cover it with a putty. After putting up the mirror, this is how it looks. If you want to see how I style the vanity, just watch out for my bedroom tour. There will be up soon. Thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe as well. I will see you in my next one. Bye!